Hey everybody, this is Dr. Michael Heath, and I just want to take a moment this afternoon to talk to you about self-care. I have a motto that I live by that says self-care is not selfish, it's necessary. And the reason I say that is because oftentimes as caregivers, as frontline workers, be it first responders, be it doctors, nurses, social workers, teachers, pastors, preachers, funeral workers, anybody who engages with individuals who are going through trauma and who are suffering, we need to have our strength. We need to have our emotional balance and our mental well-being when we deal with them, which means we have to be able to take time for ourselves. I know in our culture and even in our Christianity, many times we are taught that when you do something for yourself, you're being selfish, and that God gives us what he gives us for other people. And that is true. But he also gives us time. He also gives us relaxation, and he gives us an example. There are many times throughout the life of Jesus's ministry where the Bible says he went off to a solitary place to pray, or in Luke 15, it says, and he often withdrew to the wilderness to pray by himself. So he separated himself from others to pray, but not only to pray, but it was a time for him to rest. It was a time for him to focus and to separate himself from the things that he was dealing with. See, we can get so overwhelmed. We can become so burdened down that we're struggling ourselves. And when we get to that place, as I often say, if we're no good to ourselves, then we're no good for anybody else. So I just want to encourage you to get some time alone. Set up self-care. And listen, I tell people it doesn't matter. Everybody's self-care is not the same. For some people, it is engaging in a hobby. For some people, it is walking and communing with nature. For some people, it is binge watching a television program. Listen, whatever it is that is self-care for you, that's what you need to engage in. And we need to be intentional when engaging in self-care. Listen, life is busy. We often, and any of us in ministry and in leadership, know that oftentimes there's more work than there are hours in the day. But listen, you have to be okay with putting the computer down. You have to be okay with turning the phone off. You have to be okay with separating yourself so that you can recover and you can get yourself together. Also, let me just add this. Working out and exercising and getting our body in motion actually helps us relieve stress as well. So it's important that with our rest and with our downtime that we are also working our body, that as we go through and as we walk and as we run and as we go to the gym, or if you swim, whatever it is, as you're doing that, you are actually alleviating stress. And that is the name of the game. Listen, I just want you to know, if you don't remember anything else from what I have said, I just want you to remember that self-care is not selfish. It is necessary. Take care of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Take care of yourself. Do what you have to do. Develop a strategic plan, and then don't let anything or anybody interfere with that plan. Listen, I'm praying for you. I love you. God bless you. Be blessed.